Hi everyone, this is my first video talking about countries and I'm really excited, so hope you get to join. And our first country will be Canada, part 1. Here is the flag of Canada, the maple leaf, and it's red, white, red. Now the maple leaf is probably popular and you've probably heard of it, and here's the map of Canada. Look at all those islands. Here's a bit of Greenland and here's the USA. $1 Canadian is equal to 0.73 US dollars or 5.26 Chinese yuan. Here is the capital, which is Ottawa. Here are a few cities or towns. I did include all of them, but some of them, like Vancouver, you might have heard of. Here's Winnipeg and a few rivers, not all of them. White Horse and Yellow Lake. Here's Alaska, and its official languages are English and French. Its government is federation, constitution, monarchy, parliamentary, democratic. Those are the three governments. And its population as of 2024 is around 39,136,796. And now let's visit some famous landmarks of Canada. So here is a picture of the CN Tower. Look at how tall it is. And here's another from the CN Tower. And it's probably on the coast. And on the map, it's probably around the coastline near Ottawa, like somewhere here on the coastline. And here's some buildings, and there's a bridge here. And look at it. And there's even an airplane probably. Here's what the view would kind of look like at nighttime. The sun setting and city lights are appearing and the ocean's getting dark. And here's another one which says Canada with its maple leaf symbol, and this is kind of like the entrance and so it's the CN Tower. So this is the CN Tower. And it's time for Toronto Zoo. Look at that rhinoceros. Now, I don't know where Toronto Zoo is, but it's probably somewhere around Toronto. Oh, and I forgot to include Toronto, sorry. That was a mistake. Here are some giraffes grazing. Some zebras also grazing. That zebra is eating on grass, as you can see. Now, these flamingos are also getting in to get some shrimp. And shrimp is what flamingos eat. And shrimp is pink, but when flamingos are born, they are gray. But when they eat shrimp, it turns their feather pink, like that. And let me go back to that rhino. That rhino, look, has 2 horns. Now time for our next one, which is famous, which is Niagara Falls. It's probably the most famous. Look at that. Huge water splashing from the falls. And then the largest one is called Horseshoe Falls, and here are some smaller ones. An island is called Goat Island. It was called Goat Island because it was named after goat, the amount of goats on it. It's an island at Niagara Falls. Look at the water and the mist. Even a bird. And here's another picture of it. And look at the background. The sky is blue and it's water falling. Niagara Falls will eventually dry up, like all waterfalls do. And look at the mist. So heavy water, so much water. And this is probably Horseshoe Falls, is what, in my opinion, Horseshoe Falls. And here's another one even closer up. Niagara Falls can be dangerous if you get too close to it sometimes. And now for a lake, which is called Moraine Lake. Now, that lake is kind of like Tahoe, but it's kind of bigger and something like that. And if you've never heard of Tahoe Lake, it's a lake closer near Carson City, and it's really big. It's probably famous. Look at all those mountains on the back, and there's somebody like probably canoeing there. And here's another picture. And also look at the trees, and look how blue the water is. I've never heard of Moraine Lake, but it's probably a popular outdoor tourist attraction. And look at those people canoeing. Looks fun, right? And here is another with these kayaks, or whatever you call them. And these are these mountains. They look like the Alps, but they're not. They look like the Alps and the sky's blue. There are some clouds, and look, this is kind of like near the land, and there's some people there, and that trees. And time for our last one, which is called Butchart Gardens. Very colorful with all, like, a lot of types of flowers, and it's kind of like somebody painted it. And look, and there's even this Chinese dragon. And here's kind of like the entrance to it. Look at all those flowers. And if you go back to the first picture, look, and look at, there's so many types of flowers, like these yellow ones, pinks, oranges, reds, all colors. This tiny dragon which is like spitting water at it. And here's another picture I got. It's kind of like shadowy, but it's okay. Look at all that. This might look like a vineyard, but I don't know what it is. It's kind of like a vineyard for this one. And look at all those flowers. This is probably sunflowers and roses with those. And that's it